how's everybody doing today? Fixing a little fence. The other night, well, we got like 3.5 inches of rain there a couple nights ago. Well, then that same, or the night after, we ended up getting about 2.5 inches. Well, that 2.5 inches came in a real short time, and it down the bottom washed that flood fence out, filled the other one up full of debris, logs and stalks and weeds, and we've been working on that for quite a while. I got that all taken care of. We actually had some heifers out on the road there last night, so they had to get locked up and stay in the pens last night until we got this all fixed. I knew it rained pretty good, but I didn't think it rained that much. So what I'm going to do here now, I got this fence here. It's been needing some work for a while. Just can't seem to get around to it. They had some clips knocked off, some staples off the wood posts, and see that wire's awful loose. So I'm going to rig this stuff together, and guess I'll show a little bit of it, I guess. These nosy buggers here. Alright. Okay, so what I got here, I think they call this Jake's wire tightener. Basically, you put this into the wire, and then spin it around and tighten your wire up. Then you can hook it in, and then if down the road you want to tighten it up again, you put a little tool down in here and you can spin it another round. I wouldn't say it's the correct way to fix it. By rights, you would go down and take your clips off and take your staples off and re-stretch on the corner posts. But it's an old fence, and I ain't got that kind of time, so this will work. They do a really nice job as long as your wire's good. I wouldn't want to put it on an old rusty strand of wire, you'll just break the wire. So, but this should work, so I'll see if I can prop you guys up and show you how it works. So we're going to put this, here's a little tool, got a little piston clip on the end. Stick that through there, flip back in. And we'll give her a spin. That ain't too bad. I think that'll be good enough for now. So that just comes out, and then if they happen to work this loose again, well, I can put that back in, put my clip in, crank around another time, hook this into the wire. They're pretty slick, simple way to get things fixed up. As I said, it ain't the right way to do it, but it's a way to do it anyways. Well, it's I think a couple of days since we fixed that fence. Figured I'd show you guys this fence here. You can see the water was up to that second barb there. Get my hand out of the way. This fence did okay. It leaned a couple of these steel stakes. We had water clear over to the cornfield over there. Probably have to chop those outside few rounds a little on the high side, because I don't know if any logs went in there, but it wouldn't surprise me. All this crap here was stuck on the fence. We threw it over. One of these days we'll come down with a skid loader and pile it up and burn it or something. And then there was a great big log down by that bridge over there, and that took out that fence. I had a cable going across with some wire panels on it, and it just snapped that cable and laid everything up on the bank. So it didn't take too much to fix it, but heifers didn't take too much time to find out there was a hole in the fence, so. So, and then there's another flood fence way down the bottom. That one, or back in the back, that one was fine, so. Not just so bad. It's getting a little drizzle here today. We got some hay to cut, or we got some hay cut down, but it ain't taking any hurt, so. We'll see what else we get into. Well, how's everybody doing today? We cut some hay down about 3 days ago. You can see it's been cloudy forever. Kind of misty. Really humid, but it's kind of cool out too, so that hay just ain't drying down. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of flipping of the hay. I don't know if I'll use a merger table at all or not. I might just end up trying to flip it all, kinda. Dad's out raking some right now. The 544, something got a little wonky in the carburetor on me. I'm having a hard time with that. I think I'm gonna have to get a rebuild kit and rebuild the carburetor on that. So use old trusty for the day, I guess. So we'll get going on this mess and see what we get into. That extension was going to be just a little too long. I can't keep my RPMs down a little bit, but that's not the end of the world as long as I ain't climbing any hills. Got the bagger all set up and ready to go. Dad took off the chopper a little bit ago. I'm gonna run all these empty wagons down here and see if he can get that hillside chopped off. Gotta hook up my manure pump there and get that set up and see if I can get a couple loads out, and we'll have to unload some loads after milking. And not sure what'll go on for tomorrow yet. Dad's gonna be gone most of the day, so maybe I'll get to drive my chopper. Say, I've owned that thing for about 8 years now, and I think I've only actually chopped about 8 or 10 loads with it. What do you do? Well, we just about got a load on. Alright, up here with the first load. Stuff actually looks pretty good. Some good moisture to it. Not too wet. I was afraid this stuff was going to be horrible wet. Not so bad, considering the weather the past week, and they don't look like it's going to change anytime soon. Just gloomy as gloomy could be, and misting here and there, and it's kind of like cool, but it's so humid it doesn't take nothing and you're sweating. So anyways, I'm going to get the old 7 hooked up to the pump and dip that in the pit and get a load out, and it'll be about chore time, and see about starting that bag and getting these emptied out here yet tonight, and see what we get done. Alright, we're set back up. And you can see we're full to the brim. Didn't take long. Won't help when we had that about 7 inches of rain there last week. So, oh well, should stir good, I guess. So I'm gonna get some of this pumped out of here. It'll be chore time, and check back. Well, tonight, tomorrow, something. Hard to say. We'll see. Alright, it's after chores here. Got everything set up for the bagger. I'm going to get those wagons unloaded. I think at the moment the plan is I'll get these unloaded. Dad can fill the wagons back up in the morning. And then when I get done with chores, I will unload them wagons and see if I can do a little chopping while he's gone. And we'll go from there, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Dark old night out tonight. off and running. That ought to make some nice feed. Got the last load unloaded, so I think I'm going to shut the show down and catch up with everybody tomorrow. Alright, well, we're just getting done milking here. Get the cows out of the barn, get everybody fed, see what kind of trouble we can get into for the day. So we will check back after a while. Alrighty. We'll be ready to start filling some wagons here. Backup camera so I can see my hitch. Kind of foggy in here. I wonder if my lens is dirty. That there turns my water on. That's just a light I got on the back for chopping at night. Supposed to have night vision on that camera, but it don't work real great. And that there is the inoculant. And if anybody's curious, pretty simple machine. Got 4 speeds, hydro. Lifts your head. This engages the chopper itself. This is a reverser for the head. So a gearbox down there. It can run the head forward or backward. You get a slug in there, you can reverse it and sometimes get your mess back out of the head. But so yeah, pretty simple machine. Brakes don't work, but it's a hydro, so it's alright. Anyways, let's get rocking. Back when I get everything rolling down here. Alrighty. This stuff here dried out halfway decent. Probably should have got chopping earlier, but I wanted to finish hauling manure up on that piece Dad chopped out yesterday. Always got to stay ahead of the manure. I'm going to bump her up a little bit and pay attention to what I'm doing. Alright, got my first load filled. Hook on to one of those two and try to get those done and see if I can get them unloaded here. Sounds like Dad's going to get back a little earlier than he figured, so he can take over chopping here. Hopefully get a little more done than just these 3 wagons before milking, but we'll see what happens. flies. There's flies everywhere. Guys should really get around to fixing the air conditioner in here. Keep the doors shut. One of these days. Alright, done with chores. Got done pushing up feed. So, I guess I'm going to go fire things back up and get those wagons unloaded. And I think Dad's going to fill them up again while I'm milking in the morning. Then we're going to cut a little more hay. Lights went out. Lights are on a timer. We always keep 2 on at night just so I can kind of see it when it's dark out. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna try to cut a little more down. They got some rain coming up here. Oh, trying to think what the hell today is. Monday. So Thursday I think they got rain. They actually got the sun supposed to be out tomorrow the next day. So we might be able to sneak a little bit more hay in. I'm gonna need a day to try to get the pit emptied down, or pumped down a ways anyways. So hopefully we'll have all the backside of the farm done anyways. Hopefully everything keeps working. Then hopefully after that rain goes through, we'll cut the hillside up towards town, and that little piece I rent, and that piece I rent where we put that sorghum sedan, that stuff's crazy tall. We need to get that cut down too. So we'll see what happens. Alright, we're unloading away. I was thinking it's been a while since I heard any good jokes, so maybe I'd try to tell you a funny story. At least I thought it was funny anyways. So years ago, I was back in high school yet, and I was working for my friend's dad, milking cows and whatnot. A lot of Amish were moving up in the area, and basically they were buying up these old dairy farms, and then they would sell all the electric stuff out of them, the barn fans and cow trainers and milk house stuff, whatnot. But anyways, they were looking for some fans, so stopped at the guy's place, and some kids running around in the house yard. So he pulled up and rolled the window down, and my friend's dad asked this, I don't know, he had to be 9-10 years old if I'd take a guess. So he says, "So is your dad around?" Little Amish kid says, "Yeah, but he's in the house servicing Mum, and he's not to be disturbed." We all got a good laugh out of that. That little kid, he's just serious as serious can be. We're all sitting in the truck laughing. We can't believe what he just said. Oh, we got a good chuckle out of it anyways, so we're gonna keep rocking here and see what kind of trouble we get into tomorrow. Well, alright. Oh, it's a never-ending job. Anyways, Dad's getting the last little bit of that hay chop there. That'll fit on the wagons easy, so probably unload that after chores tonight. Keep trying to get as much manure out as I can. They say it's not supposed to rain till tomorrow night, but you know how that goes. It'll either rain early or won't rain at all. So. See what happens. Alright, I'm going to call this one good enough, I guess, so I guess we'll check back in a few days, see if anything else interesting is going on. Hard to say. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch everybody later.